Čus lidi, moje jméno je Jason T a vás vítám u dalšího dílu naší Let's Play série na hru Zaklínač 3, Divoký hon. Pár základních informací, než se pustíme do pokračování hlavní dílové linky. Konečně máme kompletní tu Griffey zbroj, její první fázi. Máme tady i ty boty, které nám chyběly. Tady máte ty bonusy, máme 9000, protože jsem prodal různé sračky. Jo, s touhle zbrojí ještě není problém. Jo, jí vyrobit. Tady je problém jenom ta meteoritická ruda. Větší problém bude s tou vylepšenou verzí té meteoritické zbroje. Teda té Griffey zbroje, protože tam už ty suroviny, co jsou na to potřeba, jsou docela jako nepříjemný a docela těžko se scháněj. Takže slyšel jsem tam kurva Zoltana? Slyšel.
Gear up in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't gone more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
With pleasure.
Tak jo, jdem na ně. Se nemá cenu tady ty pobudy zabíjet. Tak jo, vypadněte.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
It's about Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. I just barely returned, as you saw. Expecting to come home to a hot leg of boar and some cold ale. What do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Haven't a clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
Aha. Marigold zdrhnul. My jsme viděli v tom snu, že to si můžete stopnout a přečíst mimochodem. My jsme v tom snu viděli, že tam vyhodil něco do vzduchu.
This the loot he got from the elves of Dolblathana.
Aye. Must have been in a great rush to leave it.
From the finest vineyards.
To jo.
The last one.
Nechal tady loutnout. Takže vlastně se asi do něčeho očividně namočil, když tam vyhazoval něco do vzduchu v tom našem snu. Jenže co? Ještě jednou, stopněte si to, přečtěte, pokud vás to zajímá. OK.
The faculty of Oxenford University is honored to grant Julian Alfred Pancratz, Viscount de Lettenhove, title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts.
Keep forgetting he's got that damn full name.
Jo, to je truhla, do které si můžu ukládat věci, jo, OK. Tak to zatím ne. Ty vole. Tady je samej chlast. Ale jak říkám, to jsou věci, co se dají docela dobře střelit, ale podívejte se na ten portrét.
Nose is too small.
The sword's too big. By the by, is that how it's done? Killing the wife.
Malej nos, velký meč,
Technique's
to je
not quite
přesně
right,
Marigold.
but you gotta admit he's doing it with gusto.
Tak, opět si to můžete stopnout přečíst.
10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, that's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
Huh. Dandelion and planning? Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late, the dog.
Zoltan, please. You really want to track down the women Dandelion's been wooing? Most likely all angry women by now.
Got any better ideas? Besides, Dandelion's a babbler. They're sure to know something of his doings. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Such a...
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
OK. Jako, vole, je to veršovaný. Co kurva čekat od Marigolda? Tak já se tady zajdu podívat nahoru, než pustím ten plánovač, protože... Než si teda ten plánovač jako přečtu, protože tady je třeba to pořádně vyloutit. Co si budem? Pak si přečtem ten plánováč a vyrazíme za první babou. Tak jo, pepř, ty vole, ten se hodí. Na prodej určitě. Tyjo, a kde na tom Marigold vůbec jako bral prachy a od koho to zdědil? Ty vole. Ametistový prášek, dobrý, to máme tak 2 kila. toho žrádla je hodně. A alkoholu, za to nám dají jsem chtěl říct v kostele. Ale v hospodě dobrou pálku. Ty úsně, ty se taky prodávají. Za docela dobrý love, takže to máme dalších pár. Kilíček, co máme tady? To je zamčená, potřebuješ klíč. Tak jdem na to. Rosa van Artre. Jak růže stydící se za svůj karmín, tak krásná Rosa, chytrá, silný splín. Dvorních způsobů se učinila, místo toho jen trpaslíkem zamávala. Okouzlující vila se zahradami ve zlaté čtvrti Molly, ačkoliv dobře dotek hedvábí zná i na pytli sena si klidně užívá. Zlatá čtvrť vila vedle márnice, Vespula, ačkoliv v tváři nesmělá, je to stále kus. Mé srdce si štráchy nedělá, když se ptá, máš velký vůz? Zákoutí Prada na podvíšustí Pontaru Manabela. A čínařky jsou božské, když zavřou se dveře, na scéně zní jak řevdivé zvíře, cože. Na odkrojku Elihal, postava nezvyklá, povaha duální. Do očí hluboko jí spatř, než budeš všem k zasmání. Krejčovství naproti koželužně. OK. Tak jo. A jdem za tou Vespulou.
I will get you every last copper, with interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay.
Help!
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What you hoping for? A knight in shining armour?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
Go. Now.
Now listen. You might have 2 swords, but there's 4 of us.
Yeah, 4 men collecting tribute from 1 washerwoman. Don't think I have much to fear.
Best think again.
Tak je trošku spálíme. Čuráky. Hlavička. Počkej, tak spálíme tebe. A další hlavička dole.
Covered in blood, all of it. So much work for naught.
No need to thank me. It was nothing.
Sorry. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful, but everything I had, I just lost.
Don't know if you remember. We've met.
I don't... Wait, I know you. You're that witcher I near clobbered with a vase when... Well...
When you kicked Dandelion out, through the balcony. Actually, he's the reason I'm here. Know where he is?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
This woman he was with in the harbour. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Covere. Ha! Horvere, more likely. corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
Sestřenka z Koviru, možná spíš z Kurviru, ty vole. Oh shit, to jsou hlášky do prdele. Já si trošku prolutím, i když nebudete mít nic zajímavého asi. Tak jo, jdeme za další tou holkou. Jdeme za Ellie Hall. Uvidíme, co nám povíta. Piče. Kurva, Marigolde? Neříkej mi, že se do piče pustil do tohohle, vole. Na.
Friend of Dandelion's, looking for Ellie Howe.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You Ellie Howe?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Ellie Howe was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here. Any better?
So you're...
Oh shit.
Did you and Dandelion... I mean... How did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
What happened?
What do you think? We spoke.
That's it.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me. Told him that as well. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, the goings-on impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
Koukám, že Kalkstein uměl umřít ve stylu.
I know this is none of my business, but
Why do I dress up? As a child, I dreamt of becoming a Doppler when I grew up. I became a tailor instead. Discovered clothing. Costumes can express all the complexities of one's personality. I'm a Redanian countess one day, a dockside thug the next. That is true freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Have you never thought to become someone else? Even for a moment? Must be horribly boring being a witcher all the time.
I managed to stay interested. Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button reaffixed or a hole patched.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
OK. Takže to máme Elíhal. Úroveň 15 rovnou, nice. Takže si to rovnou můžeme rozdělit. A nový slot dovednostní. Tak, uděláme to takhle. Tak jo. Jdeme teda za Marabelou. Za další Marigoldovou květinkou. A uvidíme, co nám povíta. Ale no tak do piče. Co chcete vy dva?
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher. White Wolf, they call you?
You stand accused of offending religious sentiment. We've orders to take you in for interrogation. Surrender your weapons.
Over my dead body.
Told you we wouldn't fool him. Well, you're due a beating. It'll just be more of a challenge.
Remember the preacher who spoke of witches and witchers? A man you humiliated before his faithful. He asked that we administer a sacrament on his behalf. Your last rites.
Tak na to zapomeňte vy kurvy. Jo. Takhle na vás, vysráči, vole. Jo, toho kněze, to už jsem před nějakou dobou jako rozbil, no, jako máte pravdu prostě.
What happened, kid?
They...
Hey, wait.
Co to dělá to dítě?
The great git.
Grab him.
Oh shit. Koukám, že tady v Novigradu nemáme chvíli klidu na nic. Vole. No, hezky. Jo, ale toho kněze to už je nějaká doba zpátky, když jsme ho vlastně potkali na tom náměstí, pokud si vzpomínáte, jak tam kázal těm lidem a já jsem mu pověděl tam nahlas před těma lidma něco o tom věčném ohni a ty lidi vlastně odešli a ani si to kázání jako nevyslechli. No tak teď to mělo do hru. Aspoň vidíte fakt, jak je ten zaklínač skvěle udělaný, že i po takové době mývají vaše rozhodnutí nějakou jako takovouhle dohru, no.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
Sorry, can't wait. Hear about Dandelion. I'm Geralt, and I'm...
Geralt? I know you. Fine. If you're eager to join in the lesson, you're welcome to. Children, sadly the ratcatcher has a fever today, but in his stead, we're honoured to welcome a witcher, who will now tell us about his trade.
But...
This is grand! You shan't disappoint them, will you?
OK.
So, who would like to ask the first question? Me! What's it mean that witches are lecturers?
How old are you again?
9. 8.
In that case, wait a few years and I'll tell you.
Children, what's the meaning of this? Next question.
Is it true witches kill kings?
No, it's not true.
He's a liar.
He ain't a liar. Witches don't lie.
They can lie because they're not knights. When you've got to kill a dragon, you summon a knight. But if there's a zoogling in the trash heap, the knight won't want to go, so you've got to call a witcher. Enough! That is all for today. Gather your things and I shall see you in the morning. Yeah! Bid farewell to Master Geralt.
It's great you came. Oh, I'd have rather had the rat catcher.
Děcka.
So please do tell me, why are you here?
Thanks. That was an ordeal. Think I'd rather face a swarm of neckers than a class of 10-year-olds.
The rat catcher had no objections.
Oh yeah? How's he feeling?
He's dead. Bubonic plague, it seems. I didn't want to upset the children. But you wish to speak of Dandelion?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. We perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe. No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
OK, koukám, že Marigold se těch holek ptá na dost divný věci. Lázně, penicilín. Stoky. Tak, sem nejdu. To jakoby jsou docela divné věci. No a co se Marigold ptá, co si budem? Ale proč, kurva? A co tam vyhazoval do vzduchu v tom snu?
This baronet's Lavallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Greetings, Witcher. Must admit it's curious to see you here. I don't quite believe in coincidences.
Geralt of Rivia, slayer of monsters, and my son.
You're right, General. My visit's no accident. I'm looking for someone.
There's no one here who wishes to see you. Captain, this man is not to enter. Forgive me, Morvran, but I've lost my appetite for the races.
Kill a woman's son and appear at her doorstep? My. I thought witches had better survival skills than that.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
I fear your information's out of date. Molly no longer works here.
Seem to know who Molly is. You also know she doesn't work here anymore. Know where I can find her, maybe?
This time of day? Probably sipping punch and considering which horse to bet on.
Not in the mood for jokes.
I jest you not. After Arian's demise, Louise's nephew came to pay his respects. Got one glance of Molly and, well, they wed soon after. They now await his inheritance. With the Baroness's son dead, the estate will go to the nephew and Lady Latta, known until recently simply as Molly.
Gotta wonder if Molly fell for the nephew or his inheritance.
We cannot know that just yet, but I'd wager she has strong feelings for both.
All right, so where'll I find the newly minted Lady Latta?
Our dear little Molly has a new passion, horse racing. To my knowledge, she should be at Countess Vegelbud's villa right now. That's exactly where I'm going. Since you stripped me of Louise's company, perhaps you'd agree to come along.
Think I can find my own way to the Vegelbud home.
Very well. Perhaps I can convince you to join me later at the races. I shall keep an eye out for you.
OK. Jdeme teda za Vegelbudům. Já už jsem u toho sídla byl se podívat, protože tam byly vývězky. Já jsem si ty vývězky sebral úplně všechny, mimochodem, dámy a pánové. A sídlo Vegelbudu... Pičo, ale kde ono bylo? Tady. Tadyhle ta velká pičovina. To je sídlo Vegelbudu. Kam my teďka musíme? Tak jo, takže rychlé cestování. Nevím, jestli úplně chci dávat ty konský dostihy. Ty závody, úplně se mi dneska nechce závodit. Na koních, co si budem. Takže uvidíme, spíš asi ne. I když by se tam dalo vyhrát nějaký sedlo asi a podobně, tak... Když taky jindy, teď o to úplně zájem nemám. Ať jsem tady kvůli něčemu jinému. A uvidíme, jestli v tomhle sídle ještě budu. Jinak ta Lavalette, který jsme zabili syna, tak ta byla ve dvojce. Jo, tam vlastně, když jsme na začátku oblíhali ten hrad, tak Ariane Lavalette, kterýho jsme tam při tom obléhání zabili, byl její syn. Podívejte se na dvojku a uvidíte.
Not that hard. It's not exactly a small concealed hovel.
I must say, of all the creatures in this region, I find steeds most intriguing. Horses interest you at all, Witcher?
All the same to me. Call each one I ride Roach.
Strange. The grey is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Yeah. Gray's a good color. Even looks good on horses.
My coin's on the black stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Seem to know your horses.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
I'd rather resolve things with Molly.
Well, there she is. See the slim young woman? Resolve what you must. I shall play the horses for a time. If you wish, we can ride back to the city together.
Závod si necháme na jindy. Určitě půjde dát i jindy. Kurva, kudy se tady jde dolů? Musím obejít tak piča. Asi jo, no.
Who do you...
Can't decide between the black stallion and the grey mare. Keep going back and forth, back and forth. Sorry, don't believe we've been introduced.
I'm Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again.
That's right. Except it's the other way around. I'm always saving him.
Mean to say it weren't Dandelion saved you in Flotsam by severing your noose with an arrow from 100 paces?
What? Dandelion couldn't... Never mind. Any idea where our master archer might be at the moment?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. Ever since I became Lady Latard, it's been nothing but balls, banquets, and other such... what's it? Congregations. Awful tiring, all this. But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister?
Sure he does. Saw him himself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I asked Dandelion when we'd visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait, before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. And I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks, and good luck to you on your search.
OK. Generál Voorhees. Jason Voorhees. Jason Voorhees. Inspirace pro moje jméno, pro moji přezdívku a pro vznik tohohle kanálu. Tak jo, jdem se vrátit do města, barone. Nebo generále.
Gladly.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go. And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
OK. A teď jdeme za Rosou van Atre, což je poslední květinka, která nám zbývá.
What do you want?
I'm the new cook.
And them pointy things sticking out behind you, they your cleavers?
Away with you, vagrant.
To jsem dojebal. trošičku možná. Lehonce jsem to tady dojebal. Ale jsem novej kuchař. To jsem si úplně nemohl odpustit. Já jsem vyučený kuchař, takže... Do piče. Do piče. Já se nedostanu tam nahoru. Kurva. Není za pánové, já to střihnu a zůst, až tu cestu najdu. Tak jo, dáme pánové, při hledání ty cesty mi ta hra padla. Takže já to nebudu pokoušet znova. Udělám to jednodušejc. Zkusím tady dát tu druhou možnost a uvidíme, co se stane.
Oh, mate, if you only knew what I want. Miss Rosa don't see just anybody.
I'm Geralt of Rivia, a witcher.
Soon as Miss Rosa turns into a striker, I'm sure her papa will send for you. But she's not showing any symptoms yet, so I venture you're not needed. On your way now.
Mhm. Dobře, takže to je, koukám, úplně stejný, ono to vyjde úplně na stejno, koukám. Pič. Tady to teda vybereme znova. Tady to přeskočím. Tak. Tady nahoru.
Fancy men like me, whole town's going on about it. So no point playing hard to get, Sugar Puss.
It's Lady Varatra to you. And I'd advise you to sod off, Sugar Puss, before I reveal
Sugar Puss. Okay. Tak jo, ale vylepšený olej proti reliktům. Tohle to je fajn, ale kudy já se dostat dovnitř? Aha.
Who are you? Why are you here? Answer this instant or I'll summon the guards.
Sorry to sneak in, miss. I'm Geralt, a friend of the bard Dandelion.
Geralt of Rivia? The famed witcher of the ballads?
What are you doing here, vagrant? How'd you get in? I let no one in the front, my lady. I swear it on the great sun.
Not a word. I'll handle this. Hold your tongue, sir. This is Frederick Francis de Bergerac, my new swordplay instructor, correct? Show him to the training room. I shall join him shortly.
But my lady's a witcher. Said so himself back by the gates.
Captain, do you truly believe Rosa Varatra would train with random clods calling themselves swordmasters? No. The Varatras demand the very best. Thus, we've hired a witcher. Take him to the training room, now.
As you say, miss.
Okay. No nečum blbečku a pojď.
Won't you realise what you've gotten yourself into?
Hope so too.
Miss Rosa's got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword.
Jo, jasně, nezná slitování. Udělej si sám.
Take care not to hurt the little miss. Follow me.
Mám to potřebuji odevřít, kokot.
You're my new instructor. Well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
Jo, ty chceš vidět, co umím s mečem, jo? Měli bychom jít teda tím pádem radši do postele? Mám 3 meče. Jsem ochoten ti ukázat ten třetí. Dobrá, tak tady nakopeme princezničce prdel. Nemůžu používat znamení, jasně. Dobrý.
Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
Am I imagining things? Didn't we just have this conversation in the garden?
The garden? Yes. In the garden. So, what was it you said? Why are you here?
Before I ask, gotta admit, you do pretty well with a sword. One pointer. Don't expose your left flank when you dodge.
Oh, I know. Terrible habit. Can't seem to get rid of it. I'd hoped to find someone in Novigrad who could help me to do so. But don't you dare try to dazzle me with advice. Already admitted you're not here to give me lessons.
Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship?
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
Kurva. Jo, tak sestřička, říkáš. Dobrý, prohrál.
If you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a
soukromí lekce, okay.
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind, Edna var Atra. the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Hang on. So it was you in the garden?
Of course it was me. Why, did Rosa try to play you for a fool? Don't be mad. We've done this since we were children. People have always mistaken us for one another.
Take it Dandelion did too.
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or trabaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course.
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense. He referred to her as Kalonetta a few times. Bizarre names are common in Kavir.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this Kalonetta. Bet sophisticated young ladies like you know a bunch about politics.
We've picked up a few things. What would you like to know?
Emperor continuing to push north. Courtiers must be ecstatic.
His confidants must be. But Papa says that's not likely to last much longer.
Why not?
Papa says the war's disrupting trade, and people are tired of financing the Emperor's adventures.
Wonder how the war's going. Any outcome looming?
Papa says much depends on Radovid, and on who captures Novigrad first.
What's Novigrad got to do with it? Free city. Never taken sides. Always stayed out of conflicts.
Oh, even children know Novigrad's home to the world's largest fleet. And they say the city's treasury's bursting with enough to equip 2 armies.
Changing subjects. Dandelion act any different lately? Notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf. Edna! What? You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
House here, tomorrow. Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
OK. Takže Marigold zřejmě bude s trubadůrkou. OK. Lekce šermu. Poraď se Zoltanem. OK. Co se stane s Temerií, jsme už četli, ale je to knížka, co se dá prodat. Já to tady nějakým způsobem vylutím, pokud to půjde, a když tak se ozvu až příště už, no, dámy a pánové, budu tady muset totiž pro dnešek zapíchnout. Tady jsou docela knížky, které už jsem sice čet, ale pořád si dají střelit, což je pro mě to nejdůležitější. Tady je nějaká vetež, která se dá prostě střelit. No, tady asi nebude nic cennýho, ty vole. Oni jsou takhle zazobaný, ale nemají tady nic cennýho. Nabíračka, no ty vole. To jsou teda cennosti. Vetež, co se dá prodat, no. To mě nezabije, ne? Ne, dobrý. OK, tak jo. V příštím díle se podíváme na ty lehce šermu tady s Lady. A možná na nějaký vedlejšáky. Uvidíme, jak nám vydá čas. Tak jo, dámy a pánové. Doufám, že se vám tohle studio líbilo. Pokud ano, budu muset dát like, koment, po případě odběr. A my se uvidíme u dalšího videa. Takže zatím, čau.